Hey folks, I just wanted to give you an update before this video. The Kickstarter, the funds for that finally come in this week. They hold it back for a pretty good while before you get it, so I wanted y'all to know and keep y'all in the loops what's going on with that, because y'all made it happen and I appreciate you. Looking forward to getting the wheels rolling, or the millstones rolling if you will, on this project. Let's get to the video. Howdy folks, this is Justro at Metcalf Mills. I'm up here in the woods, as you can see. I hear something creeping up behind me. What is that? Golly, what is that? Look back there. What is that? I don't know. We're up here looking around. You know, I've had so much on my mind, I forgot about the mushrooms. And I thought, well, I'll come and check on some mushrooms and just see what's going on. It's been pretty dry for the last little bit. It may just be way too late to get any. I don't know. If it is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my belly too. But we're going to look around. It's supposed to come some rain this weekend. We'll check after that, but I don't know. We may have missed them. There's just too much going on. There's too many millstones floating around in my head. And I forgot about the little baby mushrooms, but we'll look around here. I mean, worst case scenario, we get a little walk in the woods. How bad is that? Come here, bear. Old bear's got on the track or something up there. It may be a bear he's tracking. Old bear and bears don't mix. So. These pretty ferns, I always love these mountain ferns. They're one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Boy, it's so pretty in the woods when the sun's shining. What's that?
My phone.
Huh?
My phone.
That's your phone? Are you on the phone in the woods?
Yeah.
My goodness, girl. You're missing out. I ain't seen one little mushroom, and I'm afraid that we missed out on them this time around. But if we did, life will go on anyway. This won't be as sweet. Let's see here. Like I said, the way I look at it, if you don't find what you're looking for, you've still had a nice walk in the woods. And I don't know who's gonna complain about that. You seen any mushrooms, Char?
Nope. Keep an eye on mushrooms.
There's some, but that's the wrong kind. Look at that little feller. There's another one. Right here, come here and look at this little feller, but that's the wrong kind. That's not what we want to eat.
Aww.
See them, huh? When you get out looking around, if you take your time and just look around real slow and easy, you'll see all kinds of interesting things. that if you're hurrying along, you'll miss. So you gotta take your time. Just ease around. There's more pretty ferns. Looky there, how pretty. Them's pretty. Somebody had told me I need to do something on the trees here in the mountains, what kind of trees they are. I seen something from over a minute ago. I wanted to walk over here and show y'all. Give you a little update on something right here. Look at this little beauty.
Oh, let me see, Pop.
That's a little 3-pronged ginseng right there.
Let me see.
A little 3-pronged ginseng. 5 leaves, 3 big, 2 little. Seed pod coming up in the center right there. You can see it a little bit right there. See that big bunch of sang right here, Sar?
Yeah.
Don't step on it. Looky here. Looky here. Looky there, how pretty. Well, I think we're OUT out on the mushrooms, unless the rain might bring some out next week. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out, but I'm a little doubtful. Tell you what, folks, there's been so much going on here lately. I've been after that big Kickstarter project. I don't know how many people I talked to and communicated with, and still amazes me everybody that supported that, and I'm working towards getting everything lined up to start producing these meals. Still working on the prototypes, as well as trying to get work finished up, that just regular shop work. What is this wild creature? It might have been a lady Sasquatch or something.
No.
But I'm working on it, folks, and I know y'all have looked forward to these weekly videos. Today's Word of the Day Wednesday, and that video takes some time to put together because y'all know how I do it, and it takes some time to get all that put together, and I don't want to rush it or just throw something together. I want it to be a good video for y'all, so I think it's needed to say that there may not be a Word of the Day Wednesday every single Wednesday this summer. I've got so much going on. I've got to get meals built, and the Word of the Day Wednesdays I'll film in parts, so I can do parts over time easy, and then put them all together and make y'all a nice little Word of the Day Wednesday video. So it'll be like a surprise. You won't know if you're going to get a Word of the Day Wednesday or not. But the trade-off is this. If I'm not every single Wednesday, if I'm not making a Word of the Day Wednesday video, I'm going to be putting out other videos with what I'm working on and different things like that. So it's kind of a little bit of balance and trade-off. What I'd like to do is and do it all, but you can't do it so much, and especially right now with this meal project, we're gonna have to get some stuff balanced out. I've had some family stuff going on too that's required a lot of my time and effort and energy, so it'll all smooth out, and we'll keep working towards our goal. And now we're gonna go down and check on the Red Clawson wheat. That stuff is starting to put on some grain, and I want to go look at it with you, so let's go on down there. Folks, I wanted to take a minute and show you this little shrub right here. Look at this thing. Ain't that beautiful? I want to stay out of this a shot because I don't want to be taken away from the beauty of this plant right here. So this is what we call a honeysuckle bush. It's a shrub. It's a bush, and they get pretty big. There's a red one right up here. It has more of a reddish orange, deep orange color to it. And I think when they get, of course these are right here together, but some of them has a different shade of orange. Some are dark, some are more bright and light colored. Now right here's one that's, it's kind of reaching the end of its blossom stage, and you can see how they're kind of droopy, but they're one of my favorite plants here in the woods, or not plants but shrubs. And right over here, this big chestnut oak, you can see a real pretty bunch of blooms right there. And they're so pretty. So pretty. I just wanted to share that with you. Always brightens my day. Hope it does yours too. This is the Red Clawson, and it's been looking a little peaked, I think, just because of the area it's growing might be a little damp, and that's not good on wheat. This stuff was originally raised on the slopes and on the sloping land, the steeper land. At least that's how my family done it. And I would say it's probably where it's going to be best at, but it's hopefully going to make a decent crop for what it is here, and we can get some seed. You can see right here, you can see how that's busting out. Beautiful big grains. So it's heading out. The way I planted it was in bunches and rows. So the more, I don't know, I can't remember the scientific word for it, but wheat, most wheat anyway, the more room it's got, the more it'll spread out. So, you know, if you put a grain here and it's got room, it'll bunch out and make a way bigger plant. Or at least that's my understanding, and it looks to be accurate, because you know, where we put down one grain, we've got just big bunched plants. So you can see there's one, there's one, there's one. So it spreads out. I think they call them tillers, the ones that come out. I need to brush back up on my terminology. But it's interesting how it works. I would think that this is a little short. I know it can get up to maybe 4 foot tall, and it looks better on this edge right here than it does over in the middle. It's just kind of pale and not too bright. It looks like it's a little bit behind, so I hope it comes on. I put some compost on it this morning to see if that'd brighten up its life a little bit. But it's starting to head out. Just hope it does good. We need the seed. If it don't do good, you've lost a whole season of growing a good amount of seed. So see that rye down there that we had for a cover crop last year? I got to get in here and do some groundwork in this patch. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this little walk around in the woods and coming down here to look at the Red Clawson. Me and Char enjoyed it. Glad to have you along, as well as that lady Sasquatch we seen up there in the woods. Bear's over there hacking. He must have got something in his throat. He's glad you're here too. We'll have some more videos coming out. Got some things coming up, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you. I hope y'all have had a great day. This is Justro at Metcalf Mills. Look forward to seeing you next time.